Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. Earlier today, I just finished watching season 2 of Street Legal on Tubi. And if I had to rate this season of the series on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a solid 8. I had a blast watching the first season over a year ago, and there were some parts of this season that I absolutely loved, while there were some parts that I thought could use some improvement. But over the course of the review, I'll give a brief summary of the series, I'll talk about some of the things that I liked, as well as some of the things that I did not like. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. Season 2 of Street Legal picks up where Season 1 left off. If you're new to Street Legal, then let me catch you up to speed. The series follows two sibling defense attorneys, Jordan and Justin. Jordan and Justin run a law firm, and their team is highly sought after when folks in the series get arrested, and they need lawyers who have a set of skills that can get them a not guilty verdict. Season 2 of Street Legal is comprised of 6 episodes, with each episode following a similar formula, which allows us as the viewing audience to get an introduction to the client in need of Justin and Jordan's services, the investigation into the crime, the actual trial, and a scene that shows what really happened during the scene in question. When the series takes the spotlight off of the defendants and their stories, it shines a spotlight on the personal lives of Jordan, Justin, their associates, as well as the legal issues that their parents are facing. So when it comes to what I liked about Season 2 of Street Legal, there were plenty of good things to talk about. I think that the acting performances across the board were pretty good in the series. A number of actors in this cast are in several other Detroit-based Tubi movies, and it's always great to see the range that many of these actors have when showcasing their talents on TV shows and movies on Tubi. I like the overall production of the series. In some projects on Tubi, you will see school gyms or warehouses being used for settings like a police station, a jail, or a courtroom. But in this movie, the settings look realistic, the actors are dressed in appropriate wardrobe for their characters, and the lighting as well as the sound editing are all on point. So this series definitely passes the eye and ear test for quality entertainment. I also want to talk about the overall story for the series. As a continuation to Season 1, I was glad to see the storyline from Season 1 being brought back into Season 2, because we as the viewing audience get a chance to see some resolution to some of the events that occurred throughout the series. In my opinion, the attention to detail is given to the overall storytelling for the series, and that separates mediocre content from content that is a director's labor of love. When it comes to the storytelling for each episode, I do feel that there were some episodes that were stronger than others. If I had to pick my top 3 episodes for Season 2, they would be Episode 1, that involved Dion, the missing child, Episode 3, which involved April, a young woman that was found in a freezer, and Episode 5, which involved a stripper getting killed after the mayor's wife caught the stripper in the home during a freak-off party. If I had any issues with Season 2 of Street Legal, one would have to be the storytelling for prosecutor Shannon Spikes. In the first season, Shannon was taking L after L when it came to facing off against Jordan, Justin, and the family. And as fate would have it, Shannon has a child with Jordan, and he still is in love with Jordan despite having a wife and another child of his own. Season 2 tends to double down on the missed opportunity with Shannon. He is a prosecutor with a losing record when it comes to facing Jordan and Justin, yet he's still allowed to have a job when cold-blooded killers and criminals are found not guilty. Furthermore, the whole love triangle between Shannon, his wife, and Jordan didn't really go anywhere this season. Sure, Shannon and his wife broke up, but Shannon got no closer to reconciling things with Jordan, and his daughter wants nothing to do with him. But let's say for the sake of argument that Jordan and Shannon rekindle things. How would that work outside of the courtroom? Wouldn't there be some conflict of interest? And if not, wouldn't their relationship impact their ability to work on court cases when they're on opposite sides? Or would the cases that they work have any negative impact on their relationship? Either way, I didn't see any good come from Shannon and Jordan continuing to mingle on a personal level. And another issue that I had would be the winning streak that Jordan and Justin's law firm have when getting clients off the hook. In this series, there were some cases like in Episode 3 that could have resulted in a guilty verdict for the defendant, and the case in Episode 4 should have resulted in a not guilty verdict for the defendant. I guess for me, I would have liked some of the courtroom storylines to be a little bit more realistic, but I get it. This is a series, and it's designed to be entertaining. Nevertheless, I think that anybody who enjoys a good crime series will either love Street Legal or they'll watch a few episodes and get several positive things out of the series from the experience. But Street Legal Season 2 is on my highly recommended list, and if you haven't seen it already, then you should check it out. But this marks the end of my review. If you have any comments related to the review or the series, feel free to leave them below in the comment section and I'll reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.